Watch and burn.
Hey everybody. So tonight I am looking to discuss Alice Cooper's 1986 album, and that is Constrictor. This record has a very special place in my heart because this was the first Alice Cooper record that I got my hands on back when I was a kid. And that was one hell of a day. I remember, I can't remember if I got to take the day off or it was a PA day or whatever, but I didn't go to school. My parents took me over to the mall. They bought me this record that was brand new. And then, like, the closing song on this record is He's Back, The Man Behind the Mask, which was the end credits theme and sort of like the famous song from Friday the 13th Part 6. And then my parents had this big pep talk with me. We're at the mall. We're at the Morningside Mall in Scarborough. And my parents are like, okay, so today's a big day. We got you this record. We know you like Cooper. That's cool and everything. And I'm like, yeah, all right. And they're like, how do you think you'd handle 7-year-old Adam going to see Friday the 13th Part 6? And I was so fucking beside myself with excitement. My parents were like, now, we'll only let you do this if you can sleep. We can't let you do this if we think for a second that, you know, this is going to fuck up your sleep because you've got to go to school and everything, and we don't want to do that to you, blah, blah, blah. So I spent the rest of the day convincing them, and that they would, oh my God, they were yo-yoing so hard. Because I know that, like, it was the 80s and they wanted me to see the movie, but then they knew I was a little young for the movie. And at this point, getting a kid my age into an R-rated movie was not difficult. You just had to be accompanied by somebody 17 or older, and nobody batted an eye. There's not really any R-rated movies anymore, but I don't know if that would be the case anymore. But anyways, like I said, I spent the rest of the day convincing my parents that I was man enough to handle seeing Friday the 13th Part 6. I got Cooper's record. He does the song from this movie. I have to be involved. So we went and saw the movie. And I was too young for it, quite frankly. Like, I didn't sleep for like a month. And like every day for like 2 weeks afterwards, my parents were like, how did you sleep? And I was doing a really good job lying to them because I would sleep a little. I'd be up all night, like fucking terrified. And then I guess like just before dawn, I'd fall asleep. So I'd look kind of rested because I am telling you, for like a month, Jason Voorhees was in every shadow in my bedroom because I was too young to see that movie. But I sold it to my parents because, yeah. So I'm sitting in the theaters watching, I'm not even talking about the record. I was sitting in the theaters, and you know the part, if you've seen the movie, when the caretaker, when the gravedigger looks over and he breaks the fourth wall, and he says, some folks have a real strange idea of entertainment. And the guy sitting next to me in the theater was like, whoa, he broke the fourth wall. And 7-year-old me didn't know what the hell that meant. So I asked him, I was like, yo, dude, of course, in my own 7-year-old way, I didn't say dude. I was like, what's breaking the fourth wall? And he was like, oh, well, little dude, it means that when a character in a movie talks to the audience, he breaks through the fiction and he talks to the real people. And I'm telling you this, okay? I might have been at like the Cedar Brae theaters in Scarborough, but once that guy explained to me exactly what breaking the fourth wall was, I felt like I was in the movie. Like I was fucking Joe Hollywood or some shit. I was 7 years old. I got to see Friday the 13th. I learned some important Hollywood lingo, and I got Cooper's new record all in one day. I mean, this record's amazing. Simple Disobedience is on here. Of course, He's Back is on here, which is like one of the coolest songs he's ever done. And it's on one of the heaviest records he's ever released. And that song is all synths. He's Back, The Man Behind the Mask, is 100% done with synthesizers by Alice Cooper, who is known predominantly as being a guitar guy. And it works. And my fuck do I love that song. What else is on here? Simple Disobedience, Life and Death of the Party's on here. Did I say Teenage Frankenstein? Fuck, I think I did. I will say occasionally though, with songs like Trick Bag and Crawlin', they do run a little long. So I suppose that's some negative stuff I have to say about this. The cover of the record with Cooper with the snake in his mouth, I was like, oh my God, dude, you are like my God. And he was, because then he was really involved in the WWF at this, or sorry, the WWF, or as it's known now, the WWE. But yeah, he would always come out with Jake the Snake Roberts, and oh my God, dude, him and the record was called Constrictor, and I'm all like, whoa, snakes are cool because they're evil, and because I was like an idiot 7 or 8-year-old at this point. What else did I want to say? The World Needs Guts. That is another Go America song. I don't care what anybody says. That is a total Go Team America song, just like Freedom is off of Raise Your Fist and Yell that he'd release, I believe, the following year. I think this came out in 86. I think, yeah, Raise Your Fist came out in 87. So he has two very pro-American songs, which I love because I'm very pro-America myself. But yeah, look, I know I've wasted this. I haven't even talked about the record. The record's amazing. I reminisced about me going to the movies. Sorry about that. But look, this is where I'm shutting it down. So thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little over 5.5 minutes. Well, I essentially did not talk about Alice Cooper's absolutely killer, little long-running 1986 album, Constrictor. Like always, if you like this review or you like this record, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. But most importantly, please don't forget that the world is actually a better place because you are in it. I'm telling you, I'm getting kind of cold, so I'm getting out of here. Have a good night.